Welcome. Today we have Whitney Bayliss with us to discuss small business relationships. Whitney has nearly 15 years experience in banking, focusing on small business banking relationships, and was recently named one of the Women to Watch by South Jersey Biz Magazine. Whitney, welcome and congratulations to being named the Women to Watch list.
Thank you, Larry. It was an honor.
So let's start with this question. So how has the COVID pandemic impacted your approach to developing small business relationships?
That's a great question that I think a lot of my colleagues and I would agree that the ability to move to digital very quickly from a face-to-face interaction, the ability to communicate with our business customers via digital interactions has been key to the success of our business owners.
Great, good. All right. So you're talking to many businesses throughout the pandemic. What are you seeing as the important needs of small businesses?
So I think at the top of many business customers' minds, as it has been historically, capital is huge, whether they need long-term, short-term equipment financing to pull them through a pandemic. You know, short-term lines were obviously top of mind. I think cash management, the ability to go digital, remote deposit, the ability to do ACH and wire via their online banking, but many cash management tools that they have access to were a huge factor in their ability to succeed through that. And I also think that their relationship with their business banker may be the most important thing, being able to get them on the line, being able to use them as a resource for information and knowledge that they may not have had prior. They relied on us a lot, and I think that was a big factor.
Great. All right. Thanks. So, I mean, the shift to digital makes a lot of sense. So with the pandemic, do you find customers sharing more about their business issues with you?
Absolutely. I truly do. I think before they maybe were a bit hesitant to share their opportunity. They were always very willing to share their strengths, but their opportunities, maybe they would have hesitated to share with us, thinking that it could have affected them negatively in a lending decision. But I think that since the pandemic, they really trust us. We were there. We provided support, knowledge, like all things I mentioned before, that all helps their business. So I think they were more willing to share with us their needs, knowing that we would be there as a resource and we would be there to provide the information that could assist them in obtaining greatness, I guess, throughout.
Right. And it would make sense that, you know, sharing that information enables you to be a more involved partner with your business clients. So what trends do you see that'll impact small businesses over the next year or so?
So I think that the shift to digital, that's the biggest one right now that I'm seeing. I think business owners understanding that their capabilities through digital allow them to do their banking when it's convenient for them. They're not confined to the hours of the bank, and they have the ability to do business as they see fit.
Great. Yeah, the flexibility of the digital. I don't have to go to the branch. I can do it at night, weekends. I can be in my office, at my home. Much more flexibility in addition to the general convenience of doing it digitally. Well, Whitney, thank you very much for sharing your insights today. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And in closing, thank you for joining us today. If you have any additional questions for Whitney, please see the links in her bio.